swung into the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, it's not just the guy
trading spree on that motherfucker.
That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
I just need a corner now. All right, one more linebacker. I don't know what my O-line. I know I need O-line in this bitch. I talk about the other ones. I need a linebacker so bad. Armstead was at linebacker.
Yeah. Yard up to the 45. When you look at this defense, they were
got a pick for you though, bro.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning.
You do that on purpose because he knew exactly who it was.
14-7 our score.
Big guy. I should have tried to return that motherfucker.
Ready to roll for the
Still be trying to run in the end zone.
Stadium, the Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Love looking to throw it.
1500.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a 1st down.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
Yeah, no, I having that long ass conversation.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Love.
That time it led to Evan. Well, first it led to Chris, then it led to Evan, then it led to Nick, then it led to Bryce.
And the Giants are an
and then he just started going in. Oh, you niggas is old now.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14.
I'm going to McDonald's.
Sends this one away.
Which one you going to?
The least cause.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
You can ride by both of them to see?
Driving around on me.
Yeah, I forgot to.
You a bad motherfucker. And they got gas to burn.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry a with them.
This nigga threw this bitch off the backboard down 30.
Well, they're in some
What, Kenny Lofton in the game?
After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Oh, hell no.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception, almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Touchdown, Giants. Alec Pierce with his second touchdown in his first half. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Extra click. Just literally one extra click.
Oh.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14.
He went on
Big
shit. Just let it hang it on. And that's a move.
So after the touchdown,
niggas who
Aubrey
throw it
now to kick
regardless.
this one away.
Never that.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
You gonna pick off of that?
Yeah. That nigga Graham was that linebacker.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
He took a forever to throw that.
Positive spin on it. At least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. You're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Was he at night
Nice
or
question,
was
Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
This should have been a flag. They gonna mean downfield.
Into space at the 45. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. Powers through him. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Come on.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Touchdown! Paris Campbell, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Thunderbirds are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
A give right side for Gibbs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Love. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And running with power here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Got him.
Oh! The throw led him too much time. It's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 1st down, going to the air with Love. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Brevin Jordan as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty.
Ooh, the perfect play call, kill me. This nigga threw that bit like it was.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Too many people around him, man.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm playing 6 feet.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one to Pittman. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! Michael Pittman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Thunderbirds have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Down the left sideline. And down to the 29-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what this... Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I just thought about it. Do you think it's really 17 and drafted their team with 10 left?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Niggas waited. Yeah, they like.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Mahomes going to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he's got it. Touchdown. Donald Parham, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Thunderbirds take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
This nigga D play DN.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a 2nd and 6. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. On play action, Love to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Throw right outside is going to be caught by Samuel. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up second down.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, and they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Smith showing you'd better be light on your feet as a protector in order to stay in front of him. Maybe the fastest pass rusher in the league now. He ran a 4.39 40 to combine, and he used that speed well to get to the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Love now. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Gibbs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now Love. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Downs going in motion left. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday. Second down and 8. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And quickly, they get to the line. Mahomes now to throw. He'll buy some time right. They're going right back to Pittman.
Come on, Bosa.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 3rd down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. That complete to Downs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Charbonnet. Touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. To return, here's Agnew. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing. Love. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Love. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Love. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Love. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Let's go!
They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Going for 2? You different. Different.
I'm gonna lose. My balls in my hand.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Hey, yo.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Crazy shit. Call it out for something.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's got it.
Come on.
Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Fuck.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They come up now on 2nd and 2. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes. They'll throw out wide, going to be incomplete. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night.
And he missed.
And he missed. He missed it.
Look at that. And he missed.
That nigga missed bad.
And he missed. And he got superstar on his kicker and he missed.
He ain't got focus.
He did be quick shit.
But still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them, because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make just about everything, and we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
And what you also hope is that you've built up equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks before, so that the occasional miss doesn't hurt you going forward.
I rarely throw to him.
So for the Giants, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on...
We got London on the whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around and gossip about my ratings. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club